Okay, this is Hammer and Hatchet Engineering, and I got a better focus. As you saw, my engine ran like crap when I tried to drive it. It turns out that I had put fresh gas in, I'd cleaned out the fuel lines. I had pickled the tank for a while. Anyway, I drained everything, flushed it all out, put fresh fuel in, and when I did the quick start in May, it ran really good. However, when I was away working, I guess the gasoline ate all the varnish in the fuel line and probably the gas tank, and it was kind of a orangey fuel looking, and it ran like crap, as you saw. So I basically disconnected the fuel line. My dogs are barking at a Marine. And then I sucked all the fuel out of the fuel bowls and put fresh gas on it, and I ran this fuel tank, just gravity fed, and then the engine ran so much better, and I was able to rev it up. So I just my next job is to drain the fuel tank and flush all that out. I might have to get another fuel line. I'm hoping that maybe the gasoline ate all the varnish and the fuel line will be good now. So that's the next test. I did free up the starter and soaked it in ATF, and then spun it all out by hand, and then I put 90 weight, spun it all out by hand, put it all back, and it spun really fast. I also found out I didn't have any ground straps, so I put 2 new ground straps in. As you saw in one of the videos, I put a Boyce motor meter, the badge bar, front bumper, new rear bumper, which actually is a TF bumper. You can tell by the 4 holes there. The TD only has a hole right here. This, I guess, when they TF, they relocated the license plate back down there. But anyway, there were some questions on whether it would fit. I didn't even realize I had a TF bumper until I started putting it on, but it fits. I could drill holes in the backing plate behind the bumper, but I decided not to. I may eventually go back to if I ever find a TD bumper, I'll put that on, but I don't know. This looks pretty good. I don't think I'm going to use bumperettes, but we'll see. Also, I put a stainless steel exhaust in, and I didn't make a video as it was kind of fiddly. There is a good video with MG, I think it's MG Restorations from Australia. He hasn't made a video in a while. And also Robert's British Cars, both on YouTube. Both have really good videos on how to install the exhaust, and way better videos on how to do a lot of things. So I I also rebuilt the generator. I did make another video. So anyway, that was just kind of a summary. The tack worked really well, but it's still using a Triumph tack. And I'm not really happy with the dash, but I'm going to redo that at a later date. And I've got the correct gauges. And I just got to check those out and make sure they're going to work good. Anyway, also, my daughter bought me these microphones, and I keep forgetting to use them. These work really good, and hopefully you can hear me. I know I have a terrible monotone voice, and I talk really quiet, so it's hard to hear me, and I keep forgetting to put these on, use this thing. And I think if I yell into the phone that you can hear me, but the last video I did was pretty bad with the generator. You can barely hear me, so hopefully you can hear this one. Anyway, that's my quick update. Should be hoping to flush the tank and fuel line out again, and probably put a new filter in, and just kind of. But before I do that, I'll probably hook the gravity tank up to the fuel pump just to flush that bit out. And anyway, yeah, that'll be the next thing is check the fuel, flush the fuel line one more time. If that doesn't work, I'm going to have to get a new one. So anyway, Hammer and Hatchet Engineering, over and out.